Welcome back. For some ladies, this is often seen as a taboo topic. But in this week's Healthy Habits with Dr. J, Dr. Lana Joseph Ford has a candid conversation about vaginal health. Take a look.
Hey guys, it's Healthy Habits with Dr. J, and today we are talking about the V. Yes, that's right, vaginal health. Joining us today is registered nurse, health coach, and author of Vegan Made Sexy, Melinda Williams. Welcome to the show, Melinda.
Thank you for having me, Dr. J. Glad to
So,
be here.
absolutely. I'm excited to have you today, and let me tell you why. Because vaginal health is super important, but it is a topic that we don't talk about enough.
Yes.
Can you tell me, what do you think? Why don't we talk about this subject enough?
Well, it's just taboo, and that's just the way most of us was raised. It's
Mhm.
our privates, so we keep
Mm.
it private. Until
That's
something
true.
comes up.
And yet it's so important, right?
Very important.
So tell me a little bit about, or let's talk today just about some things that we can do to make sure that our vaginal health is good and healthy, right? Because I mean, that's our reproductive system. As
Exactly.
women, if we're not keeping that up, we're having difficulty with reproducing in some instances and also having other issues, right? Other health issues that are associated with this. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. What are some things that we need to watch for and some things we can do?
We definitely need to watch for any kind of changes, starting with not only just our monthly cycle, discharge, what we're eating, sexual intercourse. Do we bathe afterwards? Do we urinate afterwards? And a lot of people do not get the correlation between what we eat and vaginal health. It is very serious correlation. A couple other things you want to be careful with vaginal health. A lot of women do have reproductive issues, which leads to depression, leads to other issues like in their relationship with themselves.
And one of the things that is also associated with vaginal health is cervical cancer. I know you yourself, you have had a personal experience where it wasn't necessarily yourself, but a loved one who
Mhm.
actually suffered with it. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Yes, it was so odd because, and this is when I knew just how important vaginal health was. It was my mother. Every year she, all right, you'll go get your yearly. That's your PAP, which is very important to women. Um, and I got a call, hey, your mom is at the hospital. She's not feeling well. So I said, okay. And we get there, and next thing we know, her kidneys have shut down. And so they're doing tests trying to figure out what's going on, and it's cervical cancer.
Mhm.
Come to find out, she had not had a pap smear in years, although she had insurance and an educated woman, you know. And the thing that was so sad about it was the only thing that she complained about was her back. And you wouldn't think of those two things being related. My
Mhm.
vagina problems is causing back problems, but they very much are related.
Yeah.
We went through, they gave us a diagnosis of, I think it was 4 months. And it was exactly 4 months to the date when she passed away. The thing
Mhm.
with cervical cancer, a lot of people don't understand that there's no real one real cause to cervical cancer, but it is one of the easier cancers to cure. You simply remove the cervix. And by the time she was diagnosed, it was way too late. We couldn't do surgery. We did radiation to help shrink, just to help from the pain. We did palliative care, basically, is what we did. And
Mhm.
one thing I tell women all the time, you have to be very careful about your vagina because by the time we feel like something is wrong, it's usually too late.
Yeah, yeah. And I definitely appreciate you sharing that story with us because there's a lot of valuable information there. So just real quickly, could you tell us what are just maybe two products that you recommend that we check out in order to maintain our vaginal health?
Two products that I recommend that women check out. Um, ooh, I'm real picky on vaginal health, but I would definitely say the Honey Pot products, which are natural vegan products, and what else? A great diet.
Mhm.
You know,
Diet and
a
exercise, right?
great diet. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not real big on putting anything in the vagina
Mm-hmm.
because even when it comes to sex, you have to be real careful with the condoms, the
Mm-hmm.
special and all that. You have to be very
Mm-hmm.
careful. You can have a irritation very quickly. You know, the vagina is very acidic, but it still is very, very fragile. You know,
Yeah.
and a lot of people, I know you've heard this, is self cleaning. It really is. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to be careful about putting anything in it. But I found that the honey pot products for me
Mm-hmm.
decreases the irritation, decreases the discharge, because you know some soaps will make your discharge amount increase, and
Mm-hmm.
you definitely don't want that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? This is very serious information, and I really appreciate you sharing it with us this morning, Melinda. I hope that our viewers watching also appreciated it, and we'll take it into consideration. So, thanks so much for being on the
You
show
are
this
so
morning.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, there you have it, guys. Here's some great information on vaginal health with Melinda Williams. If you would like any additional information on vaginal health as well as Miss Williams, please visit my website, drlenajoseph4.com.